People who are motivated to do things, how the fuck do you do that? I am always trying to hook future me up so life can be a bit easier rather than a constant slog. If I get stuff done now, then I can relax a bit more in the future, and that really makes me motivated to keep pushing. I love that you reference future you. I've spent the first part of my adult life trying to get unfucked by past me. I remember specifically buying an LCD TV when they first came out on my credit card and literally said out loud to my roommate, future me can pay for thizzes. I don't wait for motivation anymore. I just do what I need to do. Half the time that I don't feel like doing this, feeling goes away within minutes. This is a key difference in people with depression. Recent studies have shown evidence that people with depression may have a negative memory bias, meaning they are more likely to focus on when things went wrong rather than when they went right. I'm still not sure how to use that information to help with my depression, other than when I am thinking about how things can go wrong, I try to recognize those thoughts and, if I can, switch it to think about how I will feel if they go right. But I do not have that, oh, I felt so good last time I did that, I need to do it again drive, at least not for any good behaviors. I felt the same for most of my life. Diagnosed with depression over and over. Then I switched doctors at age 19 and she just says, wait, they told you that you just have depression. You've never had an ADHD diagnosis. You're the textbook example of ADHD in females. A new buoy did being on the right meds help. I stopped feeling so shitty, stopped procrastinating, and my mood improved tenfold. I wasn't depressed and lazy, I was misdiagnosed. I was only depressed because I had no idea how to function. ADHD murders your morale. When even the most mundane tasks seem unfinishable, of course you're going to blame yourself and make yourself depressed. ADHD is often described as unable to focus, and to me, well, that's not how I ever felt. Unable to focus sounds like a feeling you may get when you're sleepy or something and your vision goes fuzzy. So I always answered, no, I can focus. It was pretty obvious to my doctor that I just didn't know I couldn't. You must really love and value future you. I've got to start appreciating future me more, but that guy. This general feeling of taking care of myself for the long run is exactly what does it for me. I'm super lazy, but willing to work hard now so I can be lazy later. I want to make sure my future self is happy. Start small, make it regular. Do one push-up per day. Walk once per day. Read one page of a book you've been meaning to per day. Make it so easy you can't talk yourself out of it, then do it every day without fail. Even small achievements have outsized effects on your mood and confidence, and you will naturally want to do more as time goes on. It will creep into every area of your life. It becomes addictive. Discipline is just like a muscle, the more you work it, the stronger it gets. Honestly, thinking about starting is worse than actually starting, so I make a deal with myself. 10% of something is better than 100% of nothing, so I tell myself that I'll do 10% of my goal, which is always super fucking easy, and then I'll stop. That's still better than nothing, so I will be making progress, but the thing no longer feels like a mountain to climb. And then when I get to that 10%, I ask myself how I'm feeling and if I want to do another 10%. Since I've already started, usually I will want to keep going, but occasionally I really just don't want to, so I'll stop, but I don't shame myself, because I still did something, which is better than nothing. Rinse and repeat. Edit. Thanks for the gold, y'all. I have 2 now, so anyone else who wants to gild me should instead donate the funds to a charity that helps get black people out of jail. After waking up to go to the bathroom, drop to the floor. Then push yourself up. That's a push-up. Bad form, but you're getting up. Or if you accidentally drop something, drop down all the way and get back up. It's making some sort of physical or mental effort. Don't think about it, just do it. Edit. Another way to start. You clicked on this thread and managed to read this comment. That took effort to read the thread. Click, scroll down, then read this comment. Take a second to yourself. Take a deep breath. That is a start. That is what it takes. A moment, just a brief moment to do something. Here's a tip: when you want to do something productive, outside of your comfort zone, simply count to 5 and then just fucking do it. I call this the activation energy time frame. Once it expires, so does your willpower to do the task, and that's when your instant gratification monkey brain takes over. I've found stuff like making your bed leads to folding your clothes leads to cleaning your room, then leads to whatever else you have to do. What the other person was saying basically, small stuff leads to bigger stuff. The more constructive your tasks become, the better you will feel. After waking up, don't get on Reddit, in fact just delete the app. Then you'll have nothing to do but start, which you'll do out of boredom. Honestly, the best tip for self-discipline is just to force yourself. Obviously, don't force yourself to do something that could hurt you. Pushing yourself too hard during exercise, but forcing yourself makes you listen to yourself. Redundant, I know. There's lots of good books about this philosophy. It's called Kaizen. Set very small goals, small enough that you can't fail them. The idea is to bypass the part of your brain that gets anxious and distressed when confronted with something difficult or unpleasant. So friends, what's your comment? Do let us know your feedback. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon to get more Reddit delicious video for your daily Reddit dose.